All right, welcome back to In Dealing with Up There. I am Steve from Providence. Now, tonight is going to be pretty much a makeup episode for last night's debacle. So we have a new friend that we're going to be bringing in, and we have a pretty big announcement that we're going to be going over tonight. So, Justin, if you could bring in our new buddy. This is our new friend, Cedar. Cedar is an ASL interpreter. He's going to be helping us out tonight. This is something that we wanted to do for a long time. Are you ready to go, bud?
Yeah.
All right. So you get started. I'm going to bring in the boys one by one for you. So bring in TJ first.
Cedar, nice to meet you. My name's TJ Hubbard.
All right. RA.
Cock.
All right. All right, and then bring in the man that is the most happy about this, Tim, please.
Cedar, what's happening, brother? Thanks for joining. Appreciate you being flexible, buddy. Could you do me a favor? Can you just the tile's really small? Is there a way to just be a little higher so you can see? Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
All right.
Yeah,
so,
that's good. Thanks.
All right, Cedar. So Cedar's gonna. Ever since COVID had started, TJ and I have wanted to do an episode where we had someone that does sign language come in, and it figures that we had to get Tim in here in order to close the deal for us. Sure. So we are very excited for this. This is awesome. This is something that we've been waiting for a long time. So first off, I think that we have to address last night before we get started with anything else. We have to talk about yesterday and the absolute. I guess you would call it a basement abortion. I mean, that was rough listening to anyone that actually took the time.
I'm sorry, Cheater. I just saw you sign abortion.
You're good. Just go with the flow, buddy.
All right. So last night, I messed up in the fact that I thought that I would prepare maybe 5 to 10 minutes of talk and an open monologue, and then it would take phone calls for the rest of the show and just deal with my fellow Minifans. But the problem was I didn't take into account if something was to go wrong. Sometimes the phone system can mess up. I mean, anything can go wrong to where Justin might not be able to take phone calls. And unfortunately, Mother Nature got the best of me. Justin's power went out. There was a ton of people that were trying to call, which I appreciate greatly. So the only thing I can promise is the next time I'll definitely prepare a little bit more in case something should go wrong. Hopefully there won't be a tropical storm that we have to deal with, and we'll able to put on a good show. I felt bad also for Menners. He gave me an opportunity to do that. It's something that I've wanted to do for a long time, and I really shit the bed. Now you guys are fucking no help, especially you, Tim.
So that show, as you know, was thoroughly enjoyable for me. I think that the only thing that I've watched that was more enjoyable was bukkake movies. So last night you made my night. I think you may have made my week. Just watching you figuratively and literally melt in the heat that goes TJ.
Where'd he go?
All right, you can give your 2 cents. I already grilled Steve earlier.
I liked the story about your ex-wife's lover. We'll just come right out and say it, and how I like that story better than the time you shit in the sock. But
Fact, true story.
True story. But did you actually end up finding the guy? And what did you find out with his criminal record at all?
Well, I have a friend that
Oh,
does some serious sleuthing, and he provided me with the correct information. And I did apologize to him and to her and to my kid. It's an embarrassing situation.
Oh, you pussy!
I had no choice. I threw a table at him.
You bitch!
I threw a patio table at him, and then
I've heard that he has 3 Purple Hearts, and he was awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor twice. Well, and you threatened to kill this man because he had an unpaid parking ticket.
Well, as it was put to me,
that's just what I'm hearing.
As it was put to me by my source, who may or may not be in this room wearing yellow, I started a fight with a man who forgot his wallet one day when he was pulled over.
The guy rolled the stop sign and didn't have his wallet on him. Steve almost killed him.
It would have been
Steve
better.
Beat him within an inch of his life and threw patio furniture at him.
The other guy had drug offenses and everything that would have made.
Oh, the other guy had a rap sheet a mile long.
Which you've seen? I wasn't.
It was also like, well, I mean, I'm assuming it's a mile long. Not that I've seen it, but yeah. So I can see where that is, but yeah, you might want to check the birth date next time you check court records.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Yes.
I just want to make sure we time it so Sita can translate. How did you know the towel in the washing machine was a cum rag?
It wasn't a towel. It was my sheets. So I always wash the sheets on Sundays. I always wash the sheets in the mattress and everything. What do you call it? The comforter. Always do that stuff. We had the oversight. Always did it on Sundays. That was wash day. And on Monday, when I came home from work, I always throw my gasoline-covered clothes in the washing machine. Well, the comforter was in the washing machine after I just washed it the day before. So I went to take it out, and my hand was covered in load. It wasn't mine.
Glazed hand.
Jesus Christ.
That's how
baby soup.
Fucking laugh. It's what happened, and then that's how I knew what was going on. Some guy.
Trust me, I'm not laughing at the story.
some guy was fucking my wife in my bed while I was at work, freaking trying to provide, which is fine. I mean, I wasn't the perfect husband, but hey, it is what it is. TJ, do you have anything to say about last night?
Well, did you catch him finger banging her? What happened?
Why were you so mad?
Why was I mad that someone was fucking my wife?
Questions. Well, it's your ex-wife, right?
No. I'm talking.
You should have just went to the gym.
Tim is asking, how did I find out? This was like 17 boyfriends ago. I was mad when I went over there because I thought there was a legit fucking criminal hanging out with my kids.
The Skinner.
That's why I was mad the other day. I mean, how would you feel if your sister brought home just the worst possible person? I'm sure you
forgot his wallet one morning. I don't know.
Stop sign.
That's so.
Rolled the stop sign and didn't have his wallet on him.
This is a crime of passion. It was an incident of passion. It wasn't a crime. Now I put my shoes, Steve from Providence's shoes here. Put them on. I would have done the same thing. I would have flipped out.
Yeah.
Thinking, hey, I don't want this guy around my kids.
Yes.
Absolutely.
How ironic.
Take his neck off in the next week.
How ironic. He probably did put on a pair of Steve's shoes.
That's the other thing.
Took him with him.
Is that you? If you could just keep the belching to a minimum, Justin tries.
I'm not burping.
Oh, that's not you?
That was me catching my breath.
I'm not burping.
I thought that was Cedar shitting himself or something like that. All right. Yeah. All right. So
should we move to the next topic?
Yeah. So this is the big announcement that we got. So Tim and I had talked about maybe, I don't know, a few weeks ago, maybe right before Saco, we had decided to come up. We were talking about, this was your idea, about something that we could do that involved families, right?
Minifamilies.
Because because usually every time we meet up, it's just the adults, and I'm sure people, have to either pawn their kids off, especially if they're younger, out on somebody else for a few hours. So we're coming up with different ways that we could incorporate the kids as well. Now, when we say kids, we don't mean like baby Mancock. We mean like, 8, 9, 10-year-olds and above. So what did you come up with, you fucking genius?
What we call the DEC range.
Yes.
Just want to make sure that Cedar was able to capture that.
I think he's good.
He is. He's still real good. So we're going to do a wiffle ball tournament.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So all you wannabes who think you're going to beat the senior circuit here, we're putting it together. So judging by the way that me, Steve, TJ tend to put things together, we're pretty happy that RA is now involved, so that we can probably make this work. But I've got a tentative location. I will only say it's in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
With the teams not going to be a traditional backyard 2-3-man teams. It's actually on a field, so we'll be able to have more people on a team, again, including Minute family. Steve and I got to work out the number of teams based on the number of the amount of time that we have. But we have secured a location, again, thanks to Steve from Providence for scouting this out, put me in touch with the people. The only thing I think that might keep us from making this happen is COVID. There's a lot of restrictions between Mass, Rhode Island.
Well, see, the good thing right now is as sports are people are doing sports in Rhode Island, even at the youth level, down to T-ball right now, they are back in play. So before, because we think that we'll be able to get 50 or 60 people to do this, hopefully. Yeah. And we want to break the teams, hopefully, to get like 5 or 6 teams. This way, at least everyone is guaranteed 2 games. This way, they're not making the trip down there for nothing. But it is it's a T-ball field. The outside fences are 100 to left and right, and then 125 to center. So it's like a regular field. That's how big usually a wiffle ball field is anyway. We got bases and everything. There are some, before people sign up, because we are going to come up with an account for people to sign up with, the things that you have to keep in mind. When you are not in the field, you have to be wearing a mask. When you're in the field, you don't have to wear a mask, but it is recommended that you wear some kind of gloves. So like a mechanic gloves that you would buy at Walmart or something, like the $2.
Can I clarify something?
Gardener gloves.
Anything.
So I just want to clarify the guy who won the Getro Man mask, that jizz-induced
the jizz sock,
head scarf. He can wear that. That is an acceptable COVID-19 mask.
Look at that fat guy just run. Oh, unbelievable. But yeah, so like there are certain safety.
It's like at the casino.
Because there are 2
Hang
things.
on. I got something for him.
Uh-oh.
I forgot to include this.
Oh, the belt.
The belt.
Yeah, that's how long that took.
Autoerotic asphyxiation. That's what that's for.
I'm gonna throw up.
It's fine.
It's so much DNA.
So before like I just
or DNA in a crime scene.
We are gonna put up a link very soon to see how many people we can get, because we are gonna have to close it off at some point. But some things that you have to remember: we do have to maintain social distancing when you're not in the field. When you're on the sidelines, you can have up to, say, like 10 to 15 players on your team, and you can rotate them every inning. But when they are on the sidelines, they have to be outside the fence. There are access gates. We just have to play by the rules for 2 reasons. One, it's right next to the police department, and it's in between the state police barracks and the police department. So there will be people that'll say, are they doing it the right way? And the cops will drive by. The place that we got.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
I was at a party at URI once and was told by a state trooper to leave Rhode Island immediately.
Wow.
I don't know if that grace period has ended, but I'll take my chances.
I'm sure it has. But it's got I think it's got parking for like think
Yeah.
60 or 70 cars.
Yeah, plenty of space.
They're willing to open up the inside for us to, I don't know if they're going to cook or whatnot. We haven't gone down that far yet.
I get details on that, so we can share it later. But the main thing is the event and the date.
Yeah.
So it was that Sunday date we agreed on, right?
Yes, that is. What was that? The 27th.
27th. TJ, I know you got something around that time.
But we're in September. He's going in August.
Sorry.
No. September. So yes, I tentatively checked that date, and I'm going to try to make it work, but it's not a good date.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Fucked. You are out.
What is it? The September 27th?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm out. Bachelor party.
For who?
Ooh.
My bachelor party.
It's not going to happen.
This was
That
the
weekend.
surprise. This is your bachelor party.
God damn it, you ruined the
thanks.
surprise.
Do you really think so? What do you?
How'd you guys know?
Some COVID-infested lap dancer gonna freaking ride your mustache?
Whoa. Hold off. Wait a second.
Hey,
Where's this bachelor party?
Tennessee.
Is it a strip club?
No.
Damn it.
Well,
Unfortunately, I know.
Going down and
Bedroom
building a meth
strippers.
lab with some buddies or something.
Yeah. Backwoods.
see, the
It'll be
thing
like
is,
deliverance.
like you got a guy like
Got a
maybe
bird in
like,
mouth.
Blind Prison Mike, who has, I think he has like 4 kids that are older. Maybe he wants to like something like that. Well, there'll be plenty of people that want to sign up for a wiffle ball tournament.
Sure.
We're gonna, each team will have 3 bats. They'll be sanitized after every use. We got 20 wiffle balls, so we'll rotate them, clean them out, as they come out of the game. So
Can I ask?
yeah.
Can I ask just 2 quick questions because we've got Sita for like 1 or 2
2
more minutes.
Yeah.
So it's in Rhode Island. You don't have to say where yet because we don't want any minimaniacs going and trying to figure this out. What would you suggest for parking and for food in the area?
Wow, I'm glad you. So
It's funny you should have asked.
Well, the good thing is for some.
No, in Rhode Island's on the water.
Now TJ, which I'm sure he's going to miss this because it's legitimately.
I didn't say I was going to miss it.
We're gonna make it
I
work.
said we're
5
going to do the
minutes.
best we can.
5 minutes, 10 minutes from the casino, 10 minutes from Federal Hill. There's plenty of stuff for people. This if they want to eat or whatever. It's going to be a good time, and it's something that I think that we should do. Because every time Minifans get together, they seem to have a good time. Everyone enjoys each other's company, and we'd like to have something where maybe they bring their kids or something like that. I think it's a great idea.
I think it's a great idea.
Just to wrap
I'm very
up,
jealous I won't be there.
You'll be there. Trust me, you'll be there in spirit. I'm feeling a big fat head. So just so we can let Sita go, let's just go around to each one of you and I'll ask, do you have anything that you'd like Sita to sign? We can stay on, but if there's anything you'd like Sita to sign before we let him go for the night.
Cedar, how
TJ,
would
I'll
you?
let you go first.
Yeah, Cedar, how would you sign in dealing with up there?
In what? I'm sorry.
In dealing with up there. You see,
Like, what does that mean?
it's hard to sign because it's not really a sentence.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to see that. It's hard. I don't. It's all right.
Well,
It's the name
what
of the
does that mean?
show.
It's the name of the show.
It's the name of the show. In dealing with up there.
We're not going to know.
Now, just so everyone
Okay.
knows, everyone knows that I'm on a budget lately because I'm paying for college. This is the discount signer. This is what you get. This is the price
This is
where
what I
the
get.
signers.
You could sound like the problem.
Cedar, you've done great.
Problem.
All right, awesome, buddy. Listen,
Steve,
we're
you're
gonna
the
let
best.
you, we're gonna let
Steve,
you get out of here.
anything you want
No, I just
Sita to sign?
just thank you for coming on. You got 30 seconds before you start
All right.
charging us more money.
All right.
Hey,
I got one thing real quick. Taking
Yeah.
off my wedding ring around other guys.
Like, how would you sign that?
Yeah. Get 10 seconds.
Take off the ring. Take it off.
without
Okay.
around other guys.
Around other guys.
Other guys around.
Perfect.
Mm,
Thank you,
very
All
Cedar.
right. All right, Justin.
Mine is just very simple. Steve kisses TJ's taint.
How old are you? You're 50 years old.
It's unbelievable.
All right,
Grown ass
You're the
man.
best, Cedar. Cedar, I'll touch base on fiber in about 10 minutes and we'll square up. Thanks, buddy.
Hey,
Thank you, Cedar.
All right, thanks, bud.
All
Thanks,
right.
Cedar.
Justin, if you want to get him out of here, that would be awesome, man. Thank you so much. All right, now
What a guy.
Now, wait a second. I lost my shit because I saw that fucking guy sign a few things that I
What a
couldn't
good
handle.
shit.
I am sorry. I fell out of my chair. Like fucking, I lost it. I lost it.
I think it was on the Bukkake.
Yes, it was Bukkake and abortion.
I gotta go back and see what the time
I
was.
know, I missed that.
all right. So now that we're back on.
Anyway,
So I was curious. So all right, are you doing your history show again this week?
Tomorrow. We're
Tomorrow,
going
what do you-
live.
We're
Going
gonna
live.
make history with a live show.
How was
Kirk's death list currently doesn't have power. We were supposed to go tonight at 8, but we're gonna try going live tomorrow at 8.
Can you
instead.
share with us what you're going to be discussing? Anything?
We're gonna be discussing why Germany lost World War II
This
and
show
is
sucks.
why. I'm sorry.
And Menace isn't on for this.
No.
Oh, this is his.
Is it? He should reach out. We got a couple of people DMing us, but we're doing why did Germany lose World War II, and then why did the U.S. drop the second bomb?
This show sucks so much cock. This
Ooh,
thing.
This is high class stuff. All right, it's so high class.
Highbrow.
I do it in my kitchen. I film it in my kitchen
with walls.
with drywall and cabinets. All right, I don't need to take this shit from you guys.
wait a second. Well, hang
What?
on. Why did they drop the second fucking bomb? My head's about to explode. I've never even thought of that.
You'll have to tune in tomorrow to find out.
Buddy.
That's right. That's
called a tease.
The tease.
The
There it
Dino
is.
tease.
Now,
All right,
are you gonna have a guest? Do you guys do?
So we have reached out to Steve Robinson, the sleuth,
Ooh.
but he
don't
hasn't.
trust
He
him.
hasn't.
He creates his
He
own.
hasn't
hit.
got back to us.
Yeah.
But he did offer to come on. When we pitched the idea to him, Ned Snark pitched the idea, and he was like, "I'd love to come on." So that's the kind of show you're tuning into. Is
All right. So let me just ask you guys. I want to go around with this before we get out of here. What did you guys see that comment by Turtle Boy, who I think we all like? I mean, I think we all like Turtle Boy, where he was saying that he was confused about why Mike and Steve weren't doing any
Oh, I
shows,
saw that,
even though Kurt
Yeah.
wasn't there.
and then Mike
Saw
put him in a body bag. That's the one.
Something like that. Where do you guys?
And that's a
do you
bad day when Blind Mike is putting you in a body bag. Like,
Do you guys agree with Mike on that, or
Yeah,
how do you feel?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I mean, the reason they're not doing a show is because they're not Kirk.
Well, I was
The
Exactly.
name of the
So-
show is right up next to my head, right here.
yeah, but even so, if he's saying like, "Oh, Kirk would love this," then why wouldn't you want to hear Kirk do it? Not like Blind Mike talk about it, because it's not gonna be anything similar to what Kirk
I
does.
mean,
Well, the thing that I had was it's not fucking Steve. Steve was hired as a producer.
Yeah.
He
he's
wasn't hired to do talk shows.
Yeah, he's not a talking head. He's
He's not.
Button pusher.
Wait a second, though. He filmed for Howie plenty of times.
Yeah,
but
that
I'm
was his
saying he
job.
wasn't hired. He wasn't
Totally-
hired
No,
to be a
no,
talking
no,
head.
no. I understand he wasn't, but it's not like he can't do on air.
Yeah, but it's a totally different scenario.
The four of us are on air right now. Just put it that way.
Yeah, I know.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure fucking Steve
With
Robinson
15
can
viewers.
handle himself behind a mic.
But
Right.
you can hear Steve get excited when Kirk says, you two talk. He's rushed. He's so excited that but it's to
Dying
get
for the
back to the
spotlight.
politics, and that's
Yeah.
and I think maybe where Turtle Boy's coming from, which I am a big fan, and I think where he might be coming from is his network he's got, what are they, Turtle Riders? Is that what
Yeah.
they call the people? Yeah.
Yeah.
So they, he distributes, I don't know, I guess you call it time, where they contribute similar content to what he does, where
Yeah.
Mike and Steve don't. It's totally different. So I don't know if he's coming from that perspective. Like if he were out, I guess somebody else in one of the Turtle Riders could probably do a show on a topic, but definitely not Mike and Steve the same way Kirk could.
The
Wouldn't
thing
even be
that,
close.
no, it wouldn't be. But the other thing is whenever Kirk does a show, there are sponsors that are paying for that time, regardless of how many downloads there are. And I don't think that, say, Dr. Sheffield's or any Milton's or whatever, and this isn't trying to be rude to Mike, but that's not what they signed up for. Now, if it was, I would say that if it was a show where they said you guys have to listen to this, and it was maybe an update about Kirk, and it was going to be for like a half an hour, and someone wanted to sponsor it or put their name in for that. That's totally different. But for Mike to host the show, I mean, if there's no sponsors on it, what would kind of the purpose be? That's what the YouTube channel is for. You know, I just kind of took that the wrong way, maybe, but I think that
you can see where he's coming from, right? He's like, hey, you know, you guys are in business. I don't think it was
a little bit. I mean, it's a topic of the day. What was it? Charlie Coyle getting something that I know a lot about, photoshopped, getting the police department logo photoshopped off his chest. Like, all right, you want to talk about it? How about just don't do it? Ignore all the noise. That's it. And we're done, you know, and you're done talking about it, really. But, you know, some of these organizations feel like they have to fucking placate to the masses, and they do stupid things.
Yeah.
So do you guys feel as though we hoodwinked our audience with the big announcement?
No way, man.
The wiffle ball or the signer?
I love the signer. That was Steve's best idea yet.
That is, I was hoping he was going to do that thing. Like
me too.
I thought Bukkake was going to be like that. But it was probably something just like
right.
Wasn't a very animated signer.
No.
Interpreter. I'm sorry.
He seems like a very nice guy, but I wanted him to stand up and do some of these people do all types of moves and shit like that.
Yeah.
I said, we got the price right.
The bargain value.
Yeah.
We got the
exactly.
The
he was probably signing the whole time. Look at these four shitheads that think I'm doing.
Yeah, he could be doing whatever he wants. To be honest with you, I would have no idea.
The gal that does the signing up here for the main CDC or whatever it does, she looks like she's at a fucking rave. You know, she's like,
yeah.
So I've heard that like the best signers are deaf. So like the people who are up there with Baker, person who's up there with Baker has a signer signing stuff to him or to her.
Oh wow, no kidding. Look at that.
Yep. So there's like levels. I looked into this one time. There's like levels of them. So Baker's talking. You know,
time
there's
out.
like the guy.
Time out. What'd you just say? You looked into this one time?
Yeah.
What porn page were you on?
I went down I don't know. I was watching one of Baker's briefings, and I just went down a rabbit hole with this guy. I was like, "Who is he?" And looked him up, and he's just like, "Yeah, he's like a master signer." And then what he does, he's deaf. So what happens is he's got a guy on the balcony that Baker's talking. This guy who's not as good like signs to him, and then he picks up on that and enhances.
I have perused Tube Galore, and I've never seen this fetish. Thank you. All right.
Enough.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Do you?
I should have been consulted on this. That's all I'm gonna say, because we would have had a top-notch fucking signer.
Not for $40.
Oh no, we wouldn't.
Not for $40.
Not for $40.
Do you know how delicate the discussion was about having when the guy said, "Sure, but what exactly is the venue? What do you guys do?" I haven't danced
I can't,
like that since
dude.
I was in my 20s.
I lost it when you said Bukkake. I was like, I fucking lost it. Like I was already fucking losing it. Like just sit there like this, and I wanted to see what finger banging was too. By the way,
yes, I
got
noticed you threw that in there. Yes, we're gonna have to review.
Sorry,
that.
and I didn't mean to say you was finger banging your ex there, but I just wanted to see him say finger banging. So bad.
Anyway, so I think we should get out of this on top before it gets freaking out of hand. Regardless, so Ari's got a show tomorrow. You're taping. You're going live. I am going on
8 o'clock.
I'm going on with Chris and Mike as they destroy my favorite show of all time, the Cheers Show. And TJ and Tim are going to be opening up baseball cards until the dead of the night.
No, that's that's late night.
Late night.
I think I'm on with the boys from Anal tomorrow night, and I can't wait. We're going to talk Wuhan flu.
Awesome.
Wuhan.
Wuhan bat flu.
With that, thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you next week. Take care.